it whatever it goes, right? Again,
Hey,
people decide and they have their own thing, but really you do have that. Now, why hip hop specifically, and why is it your passion?
it's the only way I know how to express myself. Um, writing is my first passion, I would say, because I just love to write. And at times, when we don't have anyone to talk to, hello, that's why we had diaries, right? That's why diaries were popular. Because it's like this book right here is where I can express all my feelings and no one's gonna know about it. And so doing that, I became just a writer, from writing poetry. In English class, I was writing essays. I used to ace them all the time. I was a really, really good writer. I used to come up with different concepts, stories, themes. Oh gosh, different topics. It was cool. And one day, you know what I mean? I was writing something and then I started reading it really fast. And I was like, well, damn.
I got it. I
I
can do this.
I can do this. And then I had a couple friends tell me they were like, "You need to spit that. Go with the mic and spit that. Put some music behind it and do it." And it
Those
took a
good
little practice
friends.
at first. Yeah, those are good friends. Good
Those
friends
are good
who
friends.
who
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 love
saw
you.
the talent in me. Yes,
That's
yes.
right.
And so that's when I just started recording music and started recording hip hop music. And for me, hip hop, it's fun. It's fun. There's no boundaries. There's no limits. That's why you can have beefs with each other and dig deep with each other to where it's like the audience is like, "Whoa, that's below the belt." You know what I mean? But it's hip hop. It is what it is. It's not like pop music where you have to have this squeaky clean image and can't do certain things or else you're going to be banned or you're going to get dropped by your label or management, whatever. No, hip hop is it's a free platform, open speech, freedom of speech to say and do whatever you want. You kind of dictate what your hip hop is. And I think that's what a lot of artists are doing nowadays is they're dictating what their hip hop is and they're showing you what their hip hop is and what hip hop means to them. And whatever way they do it, that's how they do it. So for me, that's why I love hip hop music. And I feel that's the only way I could express myself, as a writer, as a performer, just everything about me is black music, straight up.
So where's some of the, like, where can people actually catch some of your music today? I mean, Spotify, the usual places,
Oh yeah.
YouTube.
Yep, the usual places, yep. And
What's a
also
good hit? What's a good hit that we can share with them?
yeah, yeah. A good song. It's actually called "I Don't Care." It got placed on Real Housewives of Atlanta right before COVID hit, and
Wow.
yeah, it's a really good track. And yes, you could find all of that on all the music platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Deezer. The list goes on. And then you could also go to my website, keldamuzik.com, and you'll hear all my music. You'll see other projects I'm working on for film, TV, my podcast called Diva Talk. I also have a TV show called Diva Talk Tonight, which is streaming on YouTube, which is cool. So, man, I just got like a lot of things in the works right now.
Well, that's the way it is. I mean, we talked about being a brand, right? And you got to
Yeah.
do the work, right? But people need to know about you, and you got to diversify where you are and how
Yep.
you're working, and ultimately, people will know about you more, and more people will get to come across your content, and that's all there is. I mean, it's this world that we live in now. I mean, it's all happening online, right? And people will make it
Yeah.
work. But if you're absent, you're absent. If you're busy, then people will catch up to you. I mean, like you said, you are on a show that is popular. That's one good hit, and then there's plenty of ones. Then and maybe they can be absorbed into movies and other things, and that's how it is. And so it's pretty cool stuff. You mentioned award. What kind? Were you given an award there, or you were just attending as a guest, or